English winners, do you struggle with quantifiers? Do countable nouns and uncountable nouns sometimes confuse you? Well, I'm going to make them very easy for you. When you can speak quantifiers easily, both countable nouns and uncountable nouns, you will have less time delay in your sentences, and you can respond to people and say the things you want faster. Also, at the end, I'll teach you how to turn an uncountable noun into a countable noun, so you can speak English even more quickly. Quick, count all the grains of rice in this picture. You can't, can you? At least, not if you have a life and you have a lot of time on your hands. You see, English speakers use some words for things they can count easily, and other words for things they can't. You can also call them quantity adjectives as well as quantifiers. I've paired two of them together based on how they are used. Ready? They are much and many. So much is used for uncountable things, like we have so much money. And many are for things that are countable, things you can count fairly easy, like there are many chairs in this restaurant. You see, many and much are used to both describe high quantities, but one thing it's easy to count, and another it's less easy to count. Our next pairing is for low quantities, little and few. Now, little is with things you can't count. It is an uncountable noun, okay? An example is, we ate a little food. Few is countable, as in, there were only a few apples in the bag. Little also works with another uncountable one called a little bit, which is used to describe things that are even harder to count, sometimes abstract concepts like luck, opportunity, shame, courage. Like, if I had a little bit more courage, I could have made that sale. Or if I had a little bit more opportunity, my life would be completely different. Now we have a lot of and lots of. These are great for you, okay? Because when you have a lot of and lots of, they are high quantity nouns, and you can use them for countable and uncountable. That's right, you can use them for both. Like, I have a lot of chairs in the classroom, or there are lots of water bottles here, or there is a lot of rice, or there are lots of parking spaces. You see, you can use them for both countable and uncountable. Isn't that great? So definitely remember a lot of and lots of, because you can use them in any situation. That should speed up your English already. And then we have two more. We have plenty of and enough of. Now these are also used for both, okay? Plenty of is used for both countable and uncountable. It means abundance or high quantity. Like, there are plenty of fish in the sea. There are plenty of fish in the sea. And then enough of is also countable and uncountable, but it basically means there is an amount equal to the need. Let's say you need this much, and if you have this much, you have enough. Just enough. It's equal. Like, there's enough food for everybody. There's enough food for everybody. Or, there was enough money for the house. There was enough money for the house. Now, here is how you change uncountable nouns into countable nouns. So that way, most of the time, you can just use countable nouns for everything. Ready? So we have an uncountable thing, cash. I don't have much cash, like that. So all you need to do is group them together. So cash, what is that? A bunch of bills, paper money, or maybe just numbers on a bank account. If you group them, then you can change them into countable nouns. So instead, I don't have much cash, I don't have many $100 bills, okay? Or I don't have many stacks of $100 bills. Or I don't have many thousands in my bank account. Or I have many millions in my bank account. By grouping uncountable things together, you can change them into countable nouns, making things much easier. Like if you have spaghetti, I don't have much spaghetti, but you could also say I have only a few bags of spaghetti. See, by grouping them together into bags, now you can use countable, okay? So now you can use countable nouns for almost everything and just leave the uncountable stuff for small remainders or things that it just doesn't make sense to use countable nouns on. Does this help you? I really hope it does. Tell me down in the comments if it helped you and if there's any other things you want to learn about countable or uncountable nouns. Please share, like, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. It would mean a lot to me to help shoot this channel straight up to the top in the English business, English language learning sphere. And also check out the rest of my advanced fluency playlist and one more video I think you'll like very much. Until then, I'll see you next week, English winners. Bye now.